From medieval cities rising above the Adriatic Sea to turquoise lakes and sun-soaked islands, Croatia is a destination that feels like a dream. Welcome to True Path Travel, where we guide you beyond the map and closer to unforgettable experiences. Today, we're taking you on a journey through the 12 best places to visit in Croatia. From iconic landmarks to hidden coastal gems you'll want to add straight to your bucket list. All right, listen up everyone. Forget everything you think you know about European vacations. Forget the crowded squares and the well-trodden paths for just a moment. We're about to take you somewhere different. A place tucked away on the Adriatic Sea, a treasure chest of history, culture, and mind-blowing natural beauty that's been hiding in plain sight. What if I told you there's a country that's like a real-life video game? A place where reality feels more spectacular than any CGI you've ever witnessed. Imagine a world rendered with the most insane graphics you've ever seen, where the water is so impossibly clear, it looks like liquid crystal, and the sunlight makes everything glitter like a pirate's hoard. This isn't a fantasy realm. This is the Dalmatian coast. Here, you'll find ancient cities, living museums carved from limestone and marble, where Roman emperors once walked and Venetian galleons once docked. Their walls whisper stories of empires, sieges, and centuries of trade. You'll discover islands that look like they were plucked straight from the pages of a fantasy movie, each one a unique world of its own, draped in pine forests and surrounded by sapphire waters. And then there are the waterfalls, cascades so epic, so powerful and serene all at once, that they literally break your brain. We're talking about a network of turquoise lakes and tumbling falls that feel like a lost world. Today, we're not just showing you pictures, we're dropping you right into the heart of Croatia. We're giving you the keys to the kingdom. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill travel guide filled with generic advice. No, this is the ultimate Croatian bucket list. It's a curated collection of the most breathtaking, unforgettable, and soul-stirring experiences this incredible country has to offer. We've done the research, we've explored the hidden corners, and we've filtered out everything but the absolute best. We're going to speedrun the 12 most incredible places you have to see before you die. Think of it as your expert-led mission, your quest to unlock the very best of Croatia. So get ready, because what you're about to see is absolutely insane. This is a country that will challenge your definition of beauty and leave an indelible mark on your soul. It's like a necklace of 1,000 islands and ancient history strung along the crystal-clear Adriatic, each bead a unique gem waiting to be discovered. From the Istrian Peninsula in the north, with its truffle-filled forests and Italian flair, down to the sun-drenched southern tip of Dalmatia. For the next 20 minutes, we're your personal guide. We're not just showing you these places. We're telling you what they are, why you absolutely have to go, and exactly what to do when you get there. We'll give you the insider tips, the best photo spots, and the secrets to making your trip legendary. This is Croatia in 20 minutes. A full immersive journey through a land of giants, both natural and historical. Whether this is your first time dreaming of the Adriatic, or you're a seasoned traveler looking for your next great challenge, this is your cheat sheet to legendary experiences. This is your blueprint for an adventure you will talk about for the rest of your life. We've packed it all in, so you can spend less time planning and more time experiencing. The journey begins now. So, are you ready to see the 12 places you will absolutely, unequivocally fall in love with? Let's go. Kicking off our list is a city so unbelievably epic, it looks like a movie set that came to life. Seriously, if you've ever wondered what it would feel like to step through a time portal into a medieval maritime republic at the height of its power, this is it. The sheer scale and preservation are staggering. It's a place that doesn't just whisper history, it proclaims it from every sun-bleached stone and terracotta tile. Welcome to Dubrovnik, the undisputed pearl of the Adriatic. This isn't just a nickname, it's a promise of shimmering seas, ancient stone, and a living, breathing history that captivates you from the moment you arrive. For centuries, This city-state, known as the Republic of Ragusa, was a formidable rival to Venice, a powerhouse of trade and diplomacy built on a foundation of freedom and incredible foresight. It's a living stone fortress perched on the dazzling blue Adriatic, a masterpiece of medieval engineering designed to withstand empires. These walls, some up to 6 meters thick, have protected the city's fierce independence for centuries, repelling invaders and preserving a unique culture within. The entire Old Town is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you'll understand why the second you step through the monumental Pile Gate. You leave the modern world behind and enter a labyrinth of marble-paved streets, Baroque churches, and aristocratic palaces. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The echo of footsteps on ancient stone, the scent of salt water and fresh pastries, the sight of laundry fluttering like prayer flags between centuries-old buildings. The main thoroughfare, the Stradun, is paved with limestone streets polished like glass by millions of footsteps over hundreds of years. After a rain shower, it reflects the glowing facades and sky, creating a truly magical effect. And from almost anywhere, you can catch glimpses of the skyline views that will absolutely blow your mind. So, what's first on your agenda? You conquer the city walls. This is completely non-negotiable. It's the quintessential Dubrovnik experience. A quick tip: buy your ticket online in advance to skip the lines, or consider the Dubrovnik Pass, which includes wall access and other sites. The main entrance is by the Pile Gate, and it's best to start your walk there. The full circuit is a 2-kilometer walk offering breathtaking 360-degree views of the iconic red roofs, the sprawling city, and the endless, shimmering blue of the Adriatic. You'll pass fortresses, towers, and cannons, each telling a story of the city's strategic genius. The walk is one way, which helps with crowd flow, and it takes about 2 hours if you're taking photos, which, trust me, you will be. For the best experience, go right when they open at 8 a.m. or about 2 hours before they close. This lets you enjoy the magical golden light of sunrise or sunset, and, crucially, avoid the midday sun and the largest crowds from cruise ships. Remember to bring water, sunscreen, and a hat. There's very little shade up there. As you stand atop the Mljet Tower, the highest point of the walls, looking down on the perfectly ordered city, it feels like you're a hero exploring a legendary kingdom. It's no wonder this was the setting for King's Landing Inn. The epic scale is already built in. After the walls, tackle Fort Lovrijenac, Dubrovnik's Gibraltar. This detached fortress, perched on a 37-meter-high rock, is an absolute must-see. Your ticket for the city walls also includes entry here, so be sure to save it. The climb up is worth every step for the most iconic city panorama you can imagine, framing the old town and its walls perfectly against the sea. When you need a break from the stone city, hop on a 10-minute ferry to the lush island of Lagoon. It's a protected nature reserve with botanical gardens, shaded walking paths, wild peacocks strutting around like they own the place, and even a floatable mini Dead Sea, a small, incredibly salty lake where you can float effortlessly. It's the perfect natural escape. Cap off your day with fresh Old Town seafood at a tucked-away spot. Wander away from the main Stradun into the narrow side alleys. Here you'll find charming, family-run conabas, or taverns, serving black risotto, grilled fish, and fresh oysters. It's the perfect way to refuel and soak in the local atmosphere, and make sure you return to the Old Town at night. After the day trippers have departed, the crowd thins. The polished stones reflect the warm glow of the old-fashioned lamplights, and the entire city turns quiet and mysterious. It's a completely different, more intimate experience. This is when you can truly appreciate the details. From hidden courtyards filled with potted plants to laundry strung between ancient stone houses, every turn reveals a postcard-perfect scene that reminds you this isn't a museum. It's a living, breathing city where people's daily lives unfold against an extraordinary backdrop. And as you leave, look above Lovrijenac's gate, where an ancient inscription is carved into the stone: Non bene pro toto libertas venditur auro. Liberty is not sold for all the gold in the world. That powerful motto is the very soul of this city. It's a testament to a history of resilience and a spirit of independence that you can still feel today. That's the enduring magic of Dubrovnik. Next up, Split, a living city inside a Roman emperor's retirement palace. People live, shop, and sip espresso within 4th century stones. Descend into vast, echoing cellars, the palace blueprint beneath your feet. Then hit the Riva, Split's living room of cafes, bars, and sea breezes. Climb Marjan for the panoramic killer shot. Palace, harbor, islands. Sunset perfection. Get lost in palace alleys. Stumble onto the peristyle and sit on ancient steps. See the Temple of Jupiter turned baptistry and the cathedral from Diocletian's mausoleum. Ferries sit beside Old Town, your launchpad to Hvar, Vis, and the Dalmatian Isles. Only here, Roman palaces morning, secluded island coves by afternoon. Riva morphs all day. Peaceful dawn, buzzing afternoons, electric evenings. Split is where ancient wonders and modern adventures meet. Absolutely essential on any Croatian route. Next, we journey inland from the sun-drenched coast to a realm that feels plucked from a fantasy epic. Prepare yourself for Plitvice Lakes, a giant, cascading staircase sculpted by water over millennia. And believe me, it's breathtakingly real. This isn't just a park. It's a living, breathing masterpiece of nature's artistry, a place where water is the architect, the painter, and the composer all at once. Designated as one of the very first UNESCO World Heritage Sites back in 1979, Plitvice is a geological marvel comprising 16 terraced lakes interconnected by hundreds of waterfalls. But the magic isn't just in the numbers, it's in the process. This entire landscape is in a constant state of creation. The water, rich in dissolved calcium carbonate, flows over moss, algae, and bacteria. This interaction deposits a soft, porous rock called travertine, building natural dams that grow about a centimeter each year. These dams create the lakes, and the water spills over them to form the falls. The result? Colors so vivid they look photoshopped. But they're not. The otherworldly shades of azure, emerald, and turquoise are determined by the mineral content, the depth of the water, and the amount of sunlight hitting the surface. To explore this aquatic wonderland, you'll follow a network of wooden walkways that meander across the crystal-clear pools. At times, the planks are just inches above the surface, giving you the surreal sensation that you're literally walking on water. It's an immersive experience that connects you directly to the park's delicate ecosystem. And because the travertine acts as a natural filter, the clarity is astonishing. Look straight down to the bottom. You'll see a perfectly preserved world of ancient submerged logs, schools of curious fish darting beneath your feet, and every single pebble in perfect clarity. It's a pristine environment, which is why swimming is strictly forbidden here, to protect this fragile balance for generations to come. The park is divided into the upper and lower lakes, each offering a distinct personality. From the thundering, dramatic canyons of the lower section to the serene, expansive lakes of the upper basin, the variety is non-stop. To navigate it all, your ticket includes access to both a panoramic train and an electric boat, which are essential for covering the park's vast expanse without exhausting yourself. The highlight for many is the silent glide across Kozjak Lake, the largest and deepest in the park. Powered by electricity to eliminate noise and pollution, the boat ride is a moment of pure tranquility. As you drift across the mirror-like surface, you're bridging the gap between the lower and upper lakes, surrounded by dense forest and the gentle sound of distant waterfalls. As you explore the lower lakes, you'll eventually come face-to-face with the park's grand finale. Meet Veliki Slap, which translates to the Great Waterfall. Plunging an impressive 78 meters, it's Croatia's tallest waterfall. You don't just see it, you experience it. You can feel the cool spray on your face from viewpoints far away, a testament to its raw, untamed power. Now for a crucial tip. Plitvice is incredibly popular. To truly soak in its magic, you need a strategy. Arrive right at opening time or plan your visit for the late afternoon. This allows you to avoid the peak tour bus crowds and experience the park in the soft, golden light that photographers dream of. Pre-booking your ticket online is an absolute must, especially in high season, as entry is limited to a certain number of visitors per hour. The park offers several marked hiking routes, from short 2-hour loops to extensive 8-hour treks. Choose one that fits your fitness level, but no matter which path you take, every turn reveals another breathtaking cascade, another impossible shade of emerald or sapphire. Be prepared. You will take more photos here than anywhere else on your trip. Every viewpoint is a postcard, every waterfall a showstopper. The most iconic photo spot is the viewpoint overlooking Veliki Slap and the start of the Lower Lakes Canyon. It's the shot you've seen online, and it's even better in person. But beyond the photos, find a moment to just stand still. At golden hour, as the light softens and the day trippers depart, the park transforms. It becomes magical, peaceful, deeply resonant, almost spiritual. The sound of the water is all that remains. To walk on water, to ride a silent lake, to witness countless falls being born before your eyes. Visiting Plitvice Lakes is a fundamental Croatian experience. This is a requirement, not a suggestion. Plitvice feels like a nature-designed game level where every stage is more beautiful than the last. It's a place that reminds you of the sheer, unadulterated power and beauty of our planet. Skip it, and you've messed up. Big time. Welcome to Hvar, legendary sunshine, style, and scenery. Non-stop sunshine, wild nightlife, and ridiculously beautiful bays. Climb the Fortica for a 360-degree view of town, super yachts, and the Paklini Islands. Sunset is unreal. Get lost among Venetian-era streets and St. Stephen's Square. In early summer, rent a scooter and roam lavender-painted hills. Boat to the Paklini chain, secluded coves, hidden beaches, chill beach bars. Drop anchor, swim in glass-clear water, and escape the crowds. Dine on ultra-fresh seafood on the Riva while the harbor glows. From chic cocktail bars to sunrise DJ sets. If you want to party, this is it. Hvar is peak island life. Fortress views, private-feeling coves, purple lavender roads, and nights you'll remember forever. Zadar is a modern soundscape wrapped in Roman ruins. Walk ancient stones, then hear the sea play music at the sea organ. Hitchcock called it the world's best sunset. The city doubled down with art to match. Waves push air through pipes to produce haunting random chords. Next door, the sun salutation stores daylight, then becomes a solar system light show at night. Wander marble lanes, climb a bell tower, and look over red roofs to the sea. Feast on seafood, try famous pag cheese, and toast with Zadar's maraschino. Best combo? Sea organ's soundtrack with sun salutations colors at sunset. Zadar has one foot in the past and one in the future, and it'll make you see and hear the world differently. Heading inland to Zagreb, a living museum where every street has a story. Modern Lower Town, cobblestone Upper Town. The contrasts will surprise you. Don't miss St. Mark's Church, colorful tiles with coats of arms, Croatia, Dalmatia, Zagreb. The political core sits in a walkable historic grid. Visit the Museum of Broken Relationships, funny, sad, and unforgettable. Then to Kalciucheva, pure energy of cafes, bars, and people watching. Walk the Green Horseshoe, linked parks, fountains, botanical gardens. Under red umbrellas, pick fresh produce, cheese, honey. Build a picnic. Zagreb blends history, cafe culture, and green space into an essential capital experience. Island hop to Korčula, a mini Dubrovnik with a fishbone street plan for sea breeze. Navigate tiny lanes where you can almost touch both sides, polished stone and hidden courtyards. Many believe Marco Polo was born here. Climb his house tower for sweeping views. Walk the town's base by the water for free. Towers, steps, and bobbing sailboats. Sit on seaside rocks and watch the sun melt over the Peljasak Peninsula. rent bikes through vineyards and olive groves, taste pozip and grok wines and artisan olive oil. Finish in a family-run canoba, grilled fish, black risotto, handmade macaroni, island soul food. Hunt secluded coves for a private swim. Korčula is medieval charm plus pure Adriatic calm. In Istria, Rovinj looks lifted from a postcard, pastel houses spilling into the sea. Climb the creaky tower for one of Croatia's best views over town and its 14 islands. Get lost in cobblestone alleys and explore Grizia, an open-air artist street. Slip through a narrow door onto rocks inches from the water. The sunset is pure romance. Istria is truffle country. Join dogs in the forest, then feast on truffle-topped pasta. Visit producers for sea breeze-cured pursuit and award-winning olive oil. Charter a boat to swim and snorkel tranquil bays. Maybe stop at Red Island. Rovinj isn't just seen, it's felt. Take home a piece of its colorful soul from a local gallery. Mljet is a treasure island, a forested world hiding 2 saltwater lakes. Water is clearer and warmer than the sea. Kayak or swim a natural, tranquil pool. Hike to Odysseus's cave and imagine the hero gazing at endless blue. Take the park boat to an islet monastery on a lake, on an island, in the sea. Yes, really. Explore cloisters, sit in deep calm. Even have lakeside lunch at the monastery. Earn the Montecuq summit view of lakes, Pelješac and Korčula, a triumphant panorama. Don't skip coastal paths. Find secluded beaches where you might be completely alone. Mljet is a world apart. Come to sit, breathe, and remember how awesome this planet is. Krka is a giant curtain of water with trails and boats to match. 17 cascades drop over travertine in a sprawling, roaring amphitheater. Walk wooden bridges right over foaming channels, mist on your face. Swimming at Skredinsky Buk is now restricted for conservation, but there are designated spots elsewhere. Arrive via scenic boat from Skradin, or hike down from Lozovac with epic waterfall views. Don't miss Visovac Island, a tiny oasis with a Franciscan monastery and serene gardens. Head upstream to Roški Slap's necklaces and climb to Ozajana Pečina for ancient history. Arrive at opening or late day, or come in spring, fall for powerful flows, mild weather, and fewer crowds. In Pula, a nearly 2,000-year-old Roman arena rises beside the sea. Stand in the center, explore tunnels where gladiators waited. History you can feel. Nearby, the Temple of Augustus anchors a lively square. Sip coffee facing ancient Rome. Use Pula as your base to roam Istria's rolling hills, a foodie paradise. Hunt truffles with dogs, taste sea breeze-cured pursuit, and sample award-winning oils at the mill. Pair Malvasia whites and Turan reds with local cheeses for the perfect countryside lunch. Plan a day of ruins, then a day, or 3, of tastings. Pula plus Istria equals ancient echoes and unforgettable flavors. This is the most remote, mysterious, maybe most beautiful island of them all. Closed to foreigners until 1989, saved from overdevelopment, rich with Cold War history. This town and Komiđa are unhurried. Family konobus serve the freshest catch daily. Hike or boat into Stinova, a hidden pebble beach behind towering cliffs with a narrow sea gate. Day trip to the Blue Cave. Slip through a tiny opening, then watch the world turn silver blue. Sunlight enters underwater, reflects off limestone, and lights the cave from within. Best around mid-morning for the most intense glow. Rent a scooter, discover secret coves, cliff viewpoints, and roadside wine stands. Explore military tunnels and a hidden submarine pen. This layers beauty with history. From glowing caves to quiet villages, this is the ultimate escape to end your Croatian odyssey. And that's it. 12 incredible places in Croatia you'll 100% fall in love with. Dubrovnik, Split, Plitvice, Krka, Hvar, Vis, Zadar, Zagreb, Korčula, Rovinj, Pula, and Istria. Croatia has it all. If this video inspired your wanderlust, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a journey with True Path Travel. Comment below and tell us, which place in Croatia would you visit first? And if you're ready to explore the world one true path at a time, we'll see you in the next adventure. Best time: late spring, May, June, and early fall, September, October. Great weather, fewer crowds, better prices. For Plitvice, Dubrovnik walls, and island ferries. Book tickets and stays well in advance. We hope this is your blueprint to a perfect Croatian trip. Watch our island hopping guide or Croatian food deep dive next. Until next time, get out there and explore. We'll see you in the next video. Croatia isn't just a place you visit. It's a feeling you carry with you. Whether you're wandering ancient stone streets, chasing waterfalls, or watching the sun melt into the Adriatic, every moment here tells a story. At True Path Travel, we believe the best journeys don't just show you the world, they help you find your path within it.